Welcome back, everybody, to WagerTalk TV, home of the best sports betting YouTube channel on the internet today, and plenty of good information, as well as top-notch, world-class handicappers such as myself. I have two Major League Baseball winners going for you today on Wednesday, August the 5th. The Mets at the Cleveland Guardians, and also the Padres at the Arizona Diamondbacks. How will the New York Mets fare against Tanner Bibby, who's had their number over the years? And will the Mets be able to upset the Guardians with red-hot pitcher Christian Scott? Also, will the San Diego Padres be able to step up tonight in Casey Mize making his debut at San Diego after coming over in a trade with the Detroit Tigers, from the Detroit Tigers, I should say? Or will Arizona continue playing very well at home, where they're 9 games over 500 this year? I have those answers and much more coming up in just a second, as well as those free picks. Before we get to that, folks, if you have not subscribed to WagerTalk TV, it's 100% free to do so. You'll be privy to some of the best sports betting information in all the world right here at WagerTalk TV. So hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, after you subscribe, hit that alert notification bell, and you won't miss a thing here on WagerTalk TV. Also, be kind enough to give my video a like today. 11-5 with my last 8 Major League Baseball free pick videos. Been kissing our sister over the last few days with 1-on-1 days, but we're about to go on another run here. And again, reminding you folks, these are free picks. If you want my Major League Baseball premium picks, you see the link right up there on the screen for Ross the Boss Benjamin, WT.buzz/RB. All right, so the Mets, as I alluded to, with Christian Scott, and it'll be the Cleveland Guardians with Tanner Bibby. Slated first pitch is scheduled for 6:40 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to hone in on the total in this game. As I touched upon earlier, Christian Scott has been in really good form over his last 4 starts, with a 1.77 ERA, an 0.98 WHIP, a 5-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Scott is pitched 7-0-1 to the under in his last 8 starts. He's also gone 7-0 to the under in 7 starts when pitching on 5 or 6 days rest this season, which he will be tonight. The Mets bullpen, over their last 7 games, as bad as the Mets have been, their bullpen has been more than respectable, with really, really good, as a matter of fact, with a 1.80 ERA and 0.96 WHIP as a staff over their last 7 games. The Mets have played 15-4 to the under in their last 19 games. Over their last 7 games, New York is averaging just 2.4 runs scored per game and has a poor 189 team batting average over that time. Tanner Bibby, his last 10 starts, real good form as well. 2.98 ERA, 0.98 WHIP, averaging over 6 innings pitched per start. The Mets' current active roster has gone just 8 for 45 against Tanner Bibby. That's a 178 batting average. Cleveland is coming off a 6-2 loss yesterday. That game went over 7.5. It's a 6-2 loss to the Mets, by the way. And Cleveland has played 5-0 to the under in their last 5 after going over in their previous game. And those 5 games averages 4.2 runs combined scored per outing. We're going to go with the Mets and the Guardians under the total of 8. The San Diego Padres with Casey Mize making his San Diego debut at Arizona with Mitch Brett, 9:40 p.m. Eastern time, slated first pitch. The Padres right now are a -118 money line favorite, and the Arizona Diamondbacks are a +110 money line home underdog. Mitch Brett, 0-4 in his last 4 team starts for Arizona, with a lofty 5.60 ERA and a 193 WHIP. And be quite frank with you, folks, that 193 WHIP and only a 5.60 ERA. The 5.60 ERA is large to start with. but he's very fortunate with a 193 whip. That ERA is not a lot higher, which indicates to me that he's got out of plenty of jams and been a little bit lucky that ERA isn't well above 7 instead of at 560. The Arizona Diamondbacks, over their last 6 games, they have shown some power over their last 6 games, but they're only hitting 228 as a team. Casey Mize made 16 starts, all with Detroit this year, and there's a good reason why he was a valued commodity. A 270 ERA at 0.99 whip, a 4.5 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio in those 16 starts. It makes you scratch your head and wonder, with Detroit still being in the wild card race, how do they dump Tariq Skubal and Casey Mize, their 2 best starting pitchers, at the trade deadline? In any event, it's Arizona's benefit. San Diego's benefit. Casey Mize has made 1 start against the Diamondbacks this year as a member of the Tigers. That came back in late March. In that outing, he went 6 innings, only allowed 1 run on 4 hits, and struck out 9 while walking 2. So a pretty dominant performance against Arizona in his lone start against them this year. The Padres bullpen over their last 7 games, solid, not overwhelmingly good, but solid. 3.47 ERA, a 1.05 whip, which is very good, and a 3.5 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. The Padres have won 9 of their last 11 games overall, and over their last 26 games, the Padres are averaging 5.3 runs scored per game with a 276 team batting average and an outstanding 353 team on base percentage over the last 26 games. That on base percentage, the 5.3 runs per game is great, but that on base percentage of 353 with that large a sample size leads me to believe that the Padres have put a lot of pressure on starting pitchers, and they could wear you down and keep your pitch count up with those kind of numbers. I'm going to go with the Padres here, minus 118 at the Arizona Diamondbacks. So let me show this to you again. The Mets and Guardians under the total of 8, and the Padres minus 118 as a money line road favorite over the it should be over the Diamondbacks. My mistake there, folks. So the Mets and Guardians under 8 and the Padres minus 118. Sorry for that graphic error. So there you have it. Those are my 2 Major League Baseball free picks for Wednesday, August the 5th. Let's go 2-0. Let's make it a 13-5 run over the last 9 videos. And folks, you can see scrolling across the bottom of the screen is a special that's going on right now at WagerTalk TV for myself and fellow handicapper Ben Burns. You can get our NFL college football combo package for both of us for just $8.99. And why should you entertain buying that? Well, first of all, it takes you through the national championship game in college football. It takes you through the Super Bowl in the NFL. It includes all 5% best bets. In between myself and Ben Burns over the last 3 years, Ben has made over 145 units in net profit in the NFL. Myself, number 1 per WagerTalk in college football with 155 units earned, also 182 and 120 record during that time in college football, which is 60.3%. And I'm coming off a year last year in which I went 53 and 31, 63.1%, and made just shy of 76 units in net profit in college football. My 5% best bets, by the way, last year, 13 and 3 in college football. So a lot to like. And as you can see with those numbers between myself and Ben in college football and the NFL, that package is an absolute steal at $8.99, folks. We have made over 300 units in net profit between my college football and Ben's NFL over the last 3 seasons. And if you're betting $100 a unit on both of us, on my college football and Ben's NFL over the last 3 years, you made 30 grand. If you're betting $500 a unit, you're a sizable player, which a lot of you out there are. You would have made $150,000 in net profit between my college football and Ben's NFL over the last 3 seasons. So take advantage of that offer, folks. Also, don't forget to follow me over at X for daily updates. My handle at X is at Ross Benjamin 1, at Ross Benjamin 1. Take a second to hit the follow button over there for me. I would appreciate it. And my college football, like I alluded to, I told you the records. It's right there on the screen right now. You can get just my college football package for the entirety of the season, which includes the regular season, all bowl games, all conference championship games, playoffs, and national championship game, and also each 5% best bet that I release in college football this season is all yours for just $4.99. That's $4.99, folks. And there's the link. You can get it from at WagerTalk, WT.buzz/RB, WT.buzz/RB. Until the next time, for WagerTalk TV and Ross the Boss Benjamin, take care and God bless, folks.